There's just a lot happening. Did you have fun roller skating? Overwhelming, kind of miserable. There were a lot of tears shed. Life is fun again. I'm good. Hello, everyone. I hope you are having a beautiful day. I hope you are healthy. I hope you are safe. I live in Southern California and I look outside every few minutes to make sure the sky is okay. There's just a lot happening, and that is exactly what I want to talk about. My goal for 2025 is to do something fun or creative every single day. And I'm a roller skating instructor, so, I kind of have it built into my life, but I know a lot of people do not have that built into their lives. The thing I love to do most and the thing that I have made my career is roller skating, which is something creative, something fun, something that moves your body and is great exercise. And I saw a post about why people should start skating or come back to skating in 2025. And it was all of those reasons. It's great exercise. It's great for your health. It's great for your mind. It's great for all of these different things, all of these different reasons. But if roller skating is not your thing, that is completely okay. I want to talk about regulating your system and doing something that is fun. It doesn't need to be exercise. Exercise is obviously great. I know a lot of people sit at a desk all day long. I know a lot of people then move to a couch. I know that ordering food is very easy instead of standing up and cooking your food and making your food. All of those things add up to a fairly miserable existence. I know because I've done it. I used to sell real estate. I still sell real estate, but I used to do that as my full-time job. And in 2020, I stopped doing that, which was a very risky move to start my online business in 2020. But that's exactly what happened. And it has been the best decision I have ever made. But I did spend my time in an office. I spent my time sitting at a desk. I moved from that to teaching skating and making videos and doing everything online. Now I've gone back to in-person, which has been very nice because after about 4 years of doing things solely online, realized that I missed interaction with humans in real life. So I've added that into my life a little bit. But moving my body regularly in 2020, 2021, I was filming content nonstop, which meant I was doing drills, I was skating, I was doing TikTok videos, I was learning TikTok dances to then do on skates. I was moving a lot, and that was probably the best my body has ever felt and the best my mind has ever felt. I went through a huge loss in my life in 2022 that shook me up, and I stopped moving my body. I teach roller skating. So a lot of people would be like, Nicole, what are you talking about? You're constantly moving. But I kind of stopped doing things that I love, which sounds insane. I stopped skating just for the sake of skating. I stopped trying to get better at skating. I stopped doing things for fun. I even stopped cooking in the way that I like to cook. Taylor and I were just talking about this. When we got married, I had no idea how to cook. I had no idea how to make anything. And it wasn't until really 2020. 2020 changed a lot of things. And really until 2020 that I was like, you know what? I actually want to get better at this. I'm going to learn how to do this. And I started making really fun meals and going to the store and exploring all of these foods that I had never known before. And then in 2022, I kind of stopped doing that. I felt like it was a job. I had to do it. I had to make food. No one was forcing me to make food. Taylor can also make food. It was not my job to do that, but I kind of made it my job. And I was kind of miserable. I was just doing things in a way that I was like, oh, I have to do this. And it wasn't fun. So coming out of that grief of that loss of my father, I finally feel like myself again. And I feel like I am finding the joy in things. cleaning my house, like cooking meals, like baking fun things, like roller skating. People ask me all the time, did you have fun growing up in roller skating? Did you have fun roller skating when you were a kid? I don't know that I had fun roller skating, especially competing. I loved getting better at something. I loved improving. I did not start out good at skating. Not at all. I started skating as soon as I could walk. Skates were on my feet. I was not the strongest. I was not the biggest. I was a very tiny human. I didn't have the muscle that I have now that I've built up over all these years. I had to work really hard, and I had a lot of great examples of hardworking people, of people who got good over time. So I knew it was possible. And I think that that is what I loved most about skating and about doing that as a sport growing up. I enjoyed the process of getting better. And I didn't always enjoy that process. There were a lot of tears shed, but I enjoyed that more than the actual act of skating, more than the sport. I enjoyed getting better at something. And I have to remind myself of that. And I need to reintroduce that into my life. I need to be comfortable with being bad at something and looking forward to improving. And I think that's a really good lesson for all of us in life, no matter where we are on our journey, no matter how old we are, no matter how young we are, we can always start something new or come back to something and improve. And I think that that makes things more exciting. It makes things more fun. So on this journey of 2025, with my goal of wanting to do something fun or creative every single day, I think I'm going to make that, like, improving in something, also part of my journey, because I think that will just come naturally. And I see it all the time in my students that I teach online and in person. The online membership that I have is honestly amazing. And I'm not just saying that because I've created it. I've seen it firsthand, how people can learn and progress over time. And it is truly magical. And I highly recommend it if you haven't checked it out yet. But the membership has taught people drills, skills, and choreography. Those things, I am so glad that I laid it out that way, because the drills, obviously, you need to build up strength in order to do these things. The skills are your skills on roller skates. I have been teaching for like over 10 years now. How old am I? 14 years. So it's how to do these skills in a safe way and how to develop correct technique to be able to skate for a very, very long time. And then choreography is honestly my favorite way to practice. It's also just so much fun. Cue, my world's on fire. How about yours? I have choreography for that song. But all of these people that I teach get better. They get better over time. And it really is a testament to consistency. If you do something enough, you will get better. If you don't like doing the thing, you don't have to do the thing. Try something new. That's the whole point. I want you to let me know, first of all, what is your goal for this year? If you had to choose just one thing. In my workshop last week, I asked, what is your goal, if you have one, for the new year? And if you don't have one yet, that is completely okay. Once again, it is winter and you don't have to have your life figured out for this next year. You can wait until spring. I say once again because that was in my email. You may not know that. You may not be on my newsletter. I want to know if you have a goal for 2025. And if you don't have a goal yet, I want to know something that you are looking forward to, because I think that is extremely important in this lifetime, is having things to look forward to. Because once we don't have anything to look forward to, what's the point? So yeah, I'm going to go drink some more water, and I'm going to hope that everything is fine. And I'm going to skate. Because I can, and because it will help me. I know it will help my body. It will help my emotions. It will help my mind. It will help it all. Okay, bye.